She-Hulk rumor, the Abomination and the Leader to be featured villains. A new rumor suggests the Abomination and the Leader will be featured villains in the upcoming She-Hulk Disney Plus series. The rumor comes from We Got This Covered. Details on their appearance are sparse, but they do note the two villains are being discussed. Last we saw of Abomination, he was played by Mr. Blonde, aka Emil Blonsky. During the film, he was almost strangled to death by Hulk in the final CGI monster battle scene, as is the staple of most superhero films. Hulk relents from killing the transformed Blonsky at the behest of Betty Ross, and instead hands him over to Thunderbolt Ross. As for the leader, he was portrayed by Tim Blake Nelson in The Incredible Hulk, as Samuel Stearns, who develops a cure for Bruce Banner's condition. We see him at the end of the film being exposed to a substance that brings his transformation into the leader, a green-skinned monster of genius-level intelligence to rival the Hulk's more simplistic, brutal style of combat. Tim Roth was reportedly having trouble doing many of the action scenes during the filming of The Incredible Hulk. From wirework to quick-running sequences and intense action scenes, he had to do a combination of motion capture, having a stuntman to pull off the illusion that he was taking on the Hulk one-on-one. Both actors were born in the early 1960s, which puts them on the cusp of being 60 years old, and Roth also already had troubles in his 50s keeping up with the action. Roth was supposed to reprise his role as the villain in Avengers Age of Ultron, in a deal that never came to fruition. He also stated that he would probably not be reprising the role for Marvel ever again. Blake's return might not be too much of a problem. The leader isn't as active a role as the Abomination, but his age might put him out of the running for any future appearances as the leader. The only solution might be to pull a switch like they did with Edward Norton or Terrence Howard. Switching up the actors might not be too much of a problem, as The Incredible Hulk isn't regarded as essential viewing for MCU fans. The She-Hulk tie-in. Jessica Walters is the cousin of Bruce Banner. She works as a lawyer in Los Angeles. At some point, she gets entangled with a mobster who had beef with her father, who works as an LA County sheriff. She is wounded during the encounter and has to receive a blood transfusion, and Bruce Banner is the only matching blood type. But the radiation in his blood also transforms her into a green-skinned form, through less monstrous as Bruce Banner's alter ego. Whether Mark Ruffalo will appear in the show is still in question, but all signs indicate her origins have to follow that comic book pattern. So I'm 90% sure Ruffalo will get to reprise his role as Hulk one more time, at least for this show. Ruffalo also took to Twitter to officially welcome She-Hulk to the Marvel Studios family. But what do you think of the Hulk villains coming back? Do you think they should get the two Tims back to reprise their respected roles? Sound off in the comments below, and let's talk it out on social media.